Hello and welcome back. Hang on, sorry, 1 second. Hello? What do you mean we've lost a whole episode? How can we lose How do you lose an episode? Are you serious? Was it the one where we won 2 games, 3? We won 3-0 in both games. Right, what am I going to do now? I'm starting it. Run the intro. Hello and welcome back to the latest episode of Elevating Ewood here on Anderzbaz FM. And today we are going to cover quite a lot of ground because, as you heard in the intro, we had an episode all ready to go and all the files got corrupted. We lost everything from that recording. Unfortunately, it was 2 games where we did really well and won them both 3-0, if memory serves. But today we've got a top of the table clash against Sheffield United and then a derby against Wigan as well. And if that sounds like something you're interested in, you should join everyone who has already subscribed to the channel by clicking the button down below. I'm so grateful for everyone who has already done so. Please join them as we make our journey towards 100 subs so we can get our own URL. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a big thumbs up down below as well. And let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. Right, shall we have a look at what's been happening since the last episode, which was a very long time ago, both in-game and in the real world. So this is how things are looking. You can see 13 games played in the league. We are currently second, 2 points behind Sheffield United, who we play today at Ewood Park. So a win will put us top. That is a very good start to the season. If we look at the schedule, however, lots of things have happened since the last episode. So, I mean, when was the last episode? That's incredible. Right, so the first game of the season was the last episode against Reading. We got through the EFL Cup on penalties just against Harrogate. Didn't miss a penalty. We'll cover the EFL Cup just all as one, actually. As you can see there, we beat Leicester. We went down early at the King Power, but we were much the better side. And Ben Brera, 10, scored a goal, and then another goal. And we ended up winning 2-1. A fantastic result against the Premier League side. And then we got the, as we called it in the episode that we lost, a rather favourable tie against Hull City, which we threw away and lost on penalties. Ended up being 4-4 in the end. It was back and forth, 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 3-3, 3-4, 4-4. You see that it was just back and forth, and then we just missed a load of penalties. Back true to form, and that started a bit of a crap run of form, if we're being honest. But we'll start up here against Millwall. That was the next league game. We won that comfortably 3-0. We beat Birmingham 3-1 at home. We somehow, and we'll have a look again, because we looked at this in the episode that we lost as well. We lost to QPR 7-2, and the XG data's not there anymore, but it is over here. Our XG was 2.25, theirs was 1.24, and they got 7 goals. Just beggars belief. We went 1-0 up inside 2 minutes, and then they got 6 goals. 6. Before we pulled one back, and they equalised literally within the same minute. Equalised. Got a 7th goal. I wish it was an equaliser. But yeah, we lost 7-2 to QPR, which was a bit of a shell shock, but we bounced back. We beat Coventry 4-2 with a Rothwell hat-trick. And then these were the 2 games that were on that famous lost episode. Balogun got 2 and Dolan got the 3rd against Forest. It was a tight game, and when we got 2 goals quite late on, made us look better than it actually was. And then we faced Watford, who were with us at the top, and we beat them 3-0 at Vicarage Road. Another brace from Brereton Diaz. He's got 2 penalties and 2 goals following those penalties in those 2 games there that we've discussed. Then the poor run of form started. So after getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup, we drew. It took a late 94th minute equaliser away at Portman Road. Then we lost 2-0 to Barnsley, who we absolutely thrashed in the playoff semi-finals. We did get a good win against local rivals Blackpool, 4-1 in the end. Rather comfortable, nice 21,000 there at Ewood Park to see that one. Then 2 more draws. We were held by Cardiff, and then against a underperforming Crystal Palace side, albeit a really good Crystal Palace side, who've still got a lot of their Premier League players. It took a 91st minute Dolan equaliser to scrape a point. We then come into October And once again, Diaz was on the score sheet with a penalty. We took a 2-0 lead just inside the second half, and they pegged us back towards the end. But we came out with 2-1 winners, 3 more points on the board from Ashton Gate there. And this is how the table is looking. So we've had a poor run of form, but we are still just 2 points behind Sheffield United, who are pegged early on as one of our title rivals. They were coming on with great form towards the end of the season last season. It's no surprise they are up there once again. The relegated teams, Brentford and Watford, doing okay. They're just a point and 2 points behind us. Crystal Palace down in 21st, only 10 points on the board. And they've spent some money in the summer as well. But they've just not managed to strengthen the side. They're plummeting. But if we look at our summer dealings, transfer window dealings, there's not many of them coming in. We covered all of those in the last episode. I think the only thing we didn't cover from memory serves. So Harry Chapman, you probably can't see because I'm in the way. Hang on. I'm now no longer in the way. Harry Chapman went out on loan to Bristol City. Luke Brennan went to Preston permanently. Tayo Eden had got fed up of not playing, so he went to Getafe for just under $1 million. And then Daniel Ayala went to Coventry because we didn't want to pay his wages anymore and his contract was up at the end of the season. Right. One key thing of note, Brereton Diaz clearly hasn't left us. He wanted to leave us. He requested a transfer because we did not let Leverkusen buy him for 20 million. Now I said, no, they didn't come in for 20. I said 20 million and you can have him. They didn't want to spend more than 15. I mean, truthfully, he's got a 60 million release clause in his contract. I didn't want to sell him for 20, but he was angry and wanted to leave, so I was willing to let him go, but nobody could meet the valuation. So he stays, and now he's no longer unhappy, so that's brilliant. It worked out best for everyone. Right, today's game against Sheffield United. We will have a look at the starting 11. And here we go. Kamara in goal. Pickering, Van der Ven, Lenihan and JRC in defence. Brereton Diaz, Dak, Rothwell, Buckley and Seema in midfield, with Balogun up front on his own in the 4-5-1. Elevation. We've renamed it. There we go. Right, let's get into today's first game. Okay then, here we go. And I'm expecting this one to be a tough challenge. Sheffield United have been the best side in the division so far this season. Only a point ahead of us, however, so maybe not quite the best once today has been settled. We started quite quietly. We've had a few shots on target that haven't come through as highlights just yet, but 12 minutes gone, it's 0-0. And to be honest, it's been so long since I've recorded an episode, I've lost my rhythm of commentating. So we shall see how we get on. I've got nothing to commentate on at the moment. 25 minutes gone, and we've had no highlights. This is fun, isn't it? Glad to be back. One thing I'm very happy about is that Brereton Diaz didn't leave. Now I start talking, we get a highlight. It's a lovely nod down from Dak. Seema's ball in. And as I was saying, I'm glad that Brereton Diaz has not left us. There is why he nods home. The first goal of the game, 34 minutes gone, from a throw-in down on the near side. JLC, Dak lovely nods it down to Seema, whose ball to the back post is floated in, and Brereton Diaz nods it home. There we go there, to make it 1-0. And Buckley is looking tired. We were warned before the game he was lacking a bit of match fitness, so he will probably come off at half-time or maybe just after. We shall see, but coming into half-time, it's been a quiet first half. But we are leading 1-0 against top of the table, and that means we will go top of the table. Enjoy it. Second half is underway, and hopefully it'll go just as quick as the first, but it's not going to because Sheffield United have got a throw-in on this near side. It's where we worked our goal from, and very similar, but did that hit the bar, or was it safe? I don't know, but it's been cleared off the line. Hang on, we're checking. We can't see, actually, because goal line technology doesn't work very well. Did it go over? No. Good. Right. They need to improve on that, that's for sure. We need a straight-on angle to see whether it crosses the line, but that is a sloppy ball, and Diaz has picked it up. Dak, ball over the top. Balogun is in space, but he can't quite get there. Olsen collects, and they are going to start a counter-attack. They're not very quick counter-attack, because Olsen is holding the ball for an age. Lumped up forward, Lenihan deals with it to Buckley. Lenihan and Diaz has got it again. He has been our best player today, at least. Not quite for the whole season. He's been obviously a bit preoccupied with wanting a move to Leverkusen and some Champions League football, which he didn't get. And now he's playing back in the Championship and tearing it up. But not like that, as Luke Freeman has equalised after a Sanderberg through ball. Not the start to the second half that we wanted. We'll see that again. Freeman holds it up well, sends it inside. A couple of passes later, and he is breaking into the box. Long-range effort, bottom corner. Kamara could not get there. And it's 1-1. So, we have started straight back into it. Let's get a goal from the kickoff. Come on. Lenihan into Rothwell. And our midfield has been really, really good this season. Well, the whole side. Apart from that QPR game, let's be fair. We've been, in fact, even in the QPR game, we were the better side. It's just, I'm not going to forget that one in a hurry. Dak, however, finds Balogun, who finds Seema, who's broken through. And that is the second goal. We have immediately struck back. He's offside. He's offside. We haven't immediately struck back. The flag's gone up. Gutted. Right, nearly an hour gone. We didn't make any changes at half-time. Buckley and Dak are both looking tired, however, so we might get a few more minutes into this game and make those two changes. The hour mark has passed. I've got an itchy trigger finger. I'm going to make the subs. Right, 67th minute. Buckley is tired and not having a good game. We're going to bring Davenport on. Dak, you can come off. And we'll bring Dolan on. And JRC's having a poor game as well. We'll bring on Hayden Carter. We'll make 3 substitutions all at the same time. Because that is what we do. Right, we're going to move to positive from balanced. We're also going to shout an encouragement to the whole team. And see if that can make the difference in this last 20 minutes. It's not doing so far. There we go, highlight, finally. Something has happened with those changes. A Carter throw-in finds Dolan, the 2 substitutes linking up on that right-hand flank. But Lenihan has it now, has cut inside. Oh, Carter's in bags of space. Davenport is as well. The substitutes can't find a good ball in the end. That was a poor ball from Davenport. But Pickering, who has possibly been our star of the season, he's been involved in everything. Ball to the back post, though. Seema! He's just been just over the bar. But it was a good effort nonetheless. He wasn't offside this time either. A point would be okay. I'd like a victory. I'd like to go... What happened there? I'd like to go... I wouldn't like to lose, though. Can we get rid? There we go. Dolan's nodded it down. But Logan's got to hold it up on his own as reinforcements come. And we're going to take it slowly. Seema to Carter. Carter's ball over the top. Looking for Balogun, but he can't quite get there. That ball was dangerous, though. And it's been knocked about. We've got it in the middle. Dolan brings it down to Rothwell. Sends it back to Van der Ven and Lenihan, who are going to work it again. Dolan going through the middle for a change. That's a poor ball. Dolan going through the middle. He's normally out on one of the wings. But today, obviously, he's down the middle as a replacement for Dak. That is a lovely bring. Oh, he brought that down fantastically. He's cut into the box. Don't let him shoot. Not troubling the goalkeeper in the end, but I was a little bit worried. Right, 5 minutes to go. I still want to press for a winner. I'm not going to touch a single thing. 4 minutes of out of time. Looks like we might be getting a late goal. Always happens, doesn't it? Always happens. Right, Sheffield United building from the back. O'Connell has it. His ball out to Freeman, who's been the danger man for this Sheffield United side today. Had some dangerous back passes to the goalkeeper. That ball over the top has found Bogle and Brewster, who are working down the opposite flank now. And we need to stop them. We need to stop them. We need to stop them. We've not stopped them. Now that's football, says the commentator. Freeman gets his second of the game. We should have not been so positive. I'm going attacking for the last 2 minutes. Attacking. I don't want to see the replay. Go away. They scored. I don't want to see it. And I'm going to shout. Shout. Shout! Demand more. Too late. Game's over. Game is over. Done. We're down to third. This turned. This took a turn for the worse. What a bad second half. Right, on to the next one. We'll come back for Wigan in 10 days' time. Right then, we are back. And the only change that we are going to make today is because Abdullah Seema has twisted his knee, so he is out. Dolan is in on the right flank, but the rest of the 11 is the same. So let's get straight into the action. Okay, here we are then. We are underway at the DW Stadium. And as I said, the 11 today is the same as the 11 last time out. So hopefully we will do one better, or at least two better, actually, because we want to win and we lost 2-1. So yeah, we need to do better than we did against Sheffield United. But Wigan are not the same calibre of side. Obviously, recently promoted. They're doing quite well for themselves mid-table. I think they're about 13th. What we will do is we'll have a quick look at the league table whilst nothing's happening on screen. Yes, so they are 13th. We're 3rd. Brentford, Sheffield United, Forest are obviously doing well, or Barnsley aren't doing very well. Have a look at late scores as well. Just talking through the first half. So Barnsley are losing to Luton already. Sheffield United are losing to Forest. That is good for us as well. And hopefully, if we can get some sort of something on the score sheet against Wigan here, we can take advantage of that. But here we go. The first highlight of the day is hoofed forward by Wigan. Typical hoofball from the local rivals. I can't really slate them because they're local. But we are better than them, so we need to win. We're working from the back. We play a tiki-taka style. We don't hoof it up. And I say that, we're going to put a long ball in, aren't we? No, we're not. Diaz has got it on this cut inside on the left flank. He's in space. The defenders are backing off of him. Look at that for a run. But the finish isn't quite there. He cut inside and everyone went, no thank you, and backed away from the Chilean superstar. I don't want to do that. I want to do something else. The dugout, that's what I want. Right, it's been a quiet first half. We had a little bit of around the league, see what's been going on, but it's half time. Quiet, very quiet. We've been the better side. We've got an XG of 1.16, but we only had one highlight. So yeah, let's see what the second half has to offer. So one change we are going to make is we're going to go from balanced to positive. We'd step back down to balanced during our run of poor form, and it did seem to turn it around in that single game where we won, but it's not working out so far. We got lots of chances, nothing. We need a shout. We need a shout of encouragement to see if we can turn some of these 18 shots into a goal. An hour gone, and this has been a dull game. I'm glad this isn't the only game of the day. We're going to make 3 substitutions. Who do they think they are? Me? They've made 3 substitutions at the 65-minute mark. I'm tempted to do the same. Right, no, we've got a highlight though. Kamara has it. He's long ball over the top. Good. Diaz has nodded it down. Balogun. Diaz has made a run. So has Dak though. Dak has got it in space, and that's a good F. Where's that gone? Did he push it over? I think he pushed it over. Oh, good effort. Hang on, the cursor's confusing me. Right, Pickering corner. Ball into box. Dealt with at the front post. But Rothwell's not going to get... Well, he did get there, but the highlight ended. Right. Buckley, Davenport, that's a sensible change. We'll do that. Thank you, Mr. Doig. And anything else? No, 77 minutes. Right, we need something. Demand more. Go attacking. We can win this game. Do I bring Diaz off for Placheta? Some fresh legs, maybe. Come on. 5 minutes to go. This is... What is going on? This is such a dull game. They're going to end up snatching it at the end, aren't they? But Logan isn't coming off Seema because he's injured. That Pickering ball into the box. Back post dealt with. They've got the break. Rasmussen. He's got support just coming, but we've got men back. We need to get this. And oh no, this is going to end poorly for us. It is. Oh, it's a good save by Kamara. Well, he stands in the way of it and it deflects wide. What is this game? What a waste of time. 0-0 draw. Wow. I'm disappointed. Let's have a look at the table. Because if Sheffield United lost to Forest and we haven't capitalised, I'm going to be gutted. They did lose to Forest. I didn't capitalise. Neither did Brentford. Look at 5 teams on 28 points. Forest have got a game in hand, though, so they could go second. We should have won that one. We should be 2 points behind Sheffield United again. Ooh, that was disappointing. We were the better side. Right, we'll go back and have a look at what's going on. Okay, then, so here we have it. 2 disappointing games in the end. A loss to Sheffield United, put them 4 points clear, and a boring draw with mid-table Wigan, who we should have beat. We could have won both games quite comfortably, really. But we get 1 point out of a possible 6, which is very disappointing, and we aren't going to get promoted automatically with that sort of form. I mean, I say that, we're level with three goals behind Brentford, 4 points behind Sheffield United, but there is a lot a lot of teams in the hunt for those automatic spaces. Right, where we're going to come back. I think we're going to come back after the World Cup, after Christmas, I think. I'm tempted to come back for this game here against Ipswich Town on the 2nd of January and follow that up with the FA Cup third round. We're going to have played a few more league games, not that many because of the World Cup, but another 9 league games. So we're going to be, 23, 24 games into the season. Hopefully that will give us a good hint. We'll be past the halfway mark. It should give us a good idea as to whether we're going to be automatically promoted or we are not. I know which one I want that to be. And obviously you will want the same. You want automatic promotion because you want to see some Premier League football next season. And we're going to try and get through this season a bit quicker now. We're having a bit of a few setbacks. Lost an episode. Other outside factors that have prevented episodes being as frequent as possible. But I'm glad that you have joined me for this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back next time for the Ipswich game and the FA Cup for the third round. Not the first round. It's the third round, our first round. Anyway, thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Thanks a lot. Well, hey, you've made it to the end of the video. And hang on, it's a subscribe button. Tap on this. Even if you've done it already, just try it. See what happens. And then if you're hanging around, have a look. Have a look at these. One of these. Check out some of this amazing content. You won't regret it. I'll see you next time.